Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello.
You know what's really crazy? If the vaccine is good, why does it have SN102? Luciferase. That's a real weird name. Luciferase. Let me show you what this luciferase is about. Check it out. The Great Deceiver.
We model our ministry after that of Jesus Christ. We want to try to bring healing to people's bodies. And we can do that through modern medicine. My grandfather...
Is he talking about the modern medicine that has the biggest criminal fine in history,
Yep.
$2.3 billion, for bribing doctors, for bribing test results? Yeah. The main one giving out the vaccine? Bribing people. 2.3 billion. Biggest criminal fine in history. And here you go. SM10 Luciferase.
Luciferase.
There it is. Encoding mRNA. There you go. You got this high level, highly glorified Franklin Graham, Billy Graham's son, telling everybody to get the vaccine. Oh, it's so great. It's like trusting Jesus. That's what you heard him. He said, trust Jesus. Get your vaccine. Biggest criminal fine. Biggest in history. With Luciferase, I'd have to say that's a deceiver. A wolf in sheep's clothes. State Nationals rock. You know what's really crazy? If the vaccine is good...
Gibson, I see you over there. I see you over there now. What's going on? Hey, Jamie, how you doing? What's up? Oh, let's get over to the news. Where they all at, Gibson? Where they all at? Breaking exclusive evidence shows David the Poppy could never fit through the hole in the broken window in the rear of Pelosi's home. He'd have been cut up in his underwear. So now Paul Pelosi called 911 from his bathroom, didn't just lock the bathroom door and wait for police, but instead went back out where the attacker was. And they're saying that what did that guy say a while ago? This guy.
Censor you. It's trying to prevent the world from seeing what's really going on. And that Nancy Pelosi and people like that, those people in the QAnon spaces right now, those people are at the top of that sphere. They are at the top of that pecking order when it comes to how people believe in conspiracy theories. And I do want to stress this. Right now, trending on Twitter is the lie about this guy. It's the lie that...
It's trending.
It's trending on Twitter as we speak.
Well,
because Elon Musk pushed it on Saturday. Or yesterday, sorry. I just want to make it clear how they got to this place. So, first of all, lies on the internet move faster than the truth. And that's in part why there are all these safeguards that Elon Musk is trying to take down on Twitter right now. The lies that were pushed were from bad pieces of information they found. For example, they said that Paul Pelosi was in his underwear. Of course he was, 2:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
At the time he...
No, they said the assailant was in his underwear, 2:30 in the morning.
He was attacked. That led them to believe this was a lover's quarrel between two different people that knew each other. The reason they believed they knew each other is because the police put out a statement saying that they didn't really know who opened the door. So that led them to...
No, the police put out a statement saying a third party opened the door, is what the statement said.
Believe there was a third person in the house. So from there...
Where's the video footage at? Where's their security camera?
There was this world building on the pro-Trump internet. What could be the opposite of reality here? And the opposite of reality they came up with was these two people were having a lover's quarrel in a house, and the police sort of intruded on us. It's fundamentally incorrect. It was pushed by the richest man in the world. And then yesterday, it was pushed by Donald Trump Jr., who posted a picture of underwear and a
they're
hammer
losing
and said it's
their
a Halloween
they're
costume
losing
for
their
Paul Pelosi.
mouthpiece.
If we
The
don't cut this out
bullhorn.
right now,
Twitter got
then
took
not
away
just the
from them.
normalization of violence,
And
but
don't
the
nobody
idea
believe
that
nothing these people say.
reality can't even exist anymore because it cannot catch up to the lies on the internet.
Sipping, what's up, girl?
I'm not a scholar on authoritarian history, but I've read Hannah Arendt. I've read all of these people. This is how it gets really bad. This is the start of something that gets really, really bad. If you are getting the guardrails off the truth, where it literally cannot catch up to the lies on the internet, because of how the pipes work, how the system works, because of the incentives of the richest people in the world, then that's how you lose your democracy.
So
We're a republic. We're not a democracy.
partnerships, so cannot be compared in any way, shape, or form. They're two very, very different partnerships, and this partnership values the content that we offer. So everything from pathway events through to the elite competition.
Got one falling out. Another press conference.
Well, hang on a minute.
Hold on a minute. Let's check on her.
Pause.
See what's going on with her. She's taking it now. Yeah, look. Think she's been jabbed? I think she has.
So it seems like
I think all of the people over here in this country have been jabbed.
Gone over that news conference. Obviously, the Premier stopping to check on what's happening there. We'll just
So cannot be compared.
So yeah, wouldn't even show it. Breakaway. Franklin Graham.
Confirmation that the world is a stage that you live in. We go get into this with the so-called Nancy Pelosi husband got
Nancy
attacked
Pelosi.
in his home by a man with a hammer. We go get into this and break it down, and I want to show you that they're fucking with the masses. Just when they give you this midterm election and all this drama that they pile up on the masses, now they're gonna show you this right here. Fake on. Let's get into this right here and break it down. Run it.
Run it.
Bay Area's local news station. We begin now with breaking news.
We have new details of the attack on House Speaker Nancy Pelosi's husband Paul this morning in San Francisco.
A violent attack in the early hours.
Violent attack. He was looking for Nancy Pelosi. He had zip ties. He was screaming, "This is MAGA country," as he poured bleach on Paul after he busted him in the head with a hammer. That's not what happened. Show us the video footage of this man breaking into this house in his underwear, or shut the F up. All of y'all. We don't believe you no more.
On this Friday inside their home in the Pacific Heights neighborhood of the city.
In the Pacific Heights of the city, you better wake your ass up. None of them know where those people live. They're fooling the masses. You believe they know where they live to go attack them? Wake your ass up. This is bullshit, people. Another world stage garbage. They're feeding the Americans with the politics, red and blue style.
Sarah Stinson there right now with the very latest on what investigators have uncovered so far. Sarah?
Yeah, Sarah.
Well, James Daria, we have confirmed that Speaker Nancy Pelosi's husband Paul was brutally beaten with a
I seen something yesterday that said Paul Pelosi had died. Something that was on X22 report last night. I heard it. And I wasn't watching because I was listening to it. I was driving, but he said something about there was I need to see if I can find it. Drizzy, if you're watching, see if you can find that thing about the clip that says Paul Pelosi had died. It was on X22 report last night. It's been said all 37 security cameras was not working, just like the ones in the Epstein cell.
hammer in their own
Who attacked somebody in their home with a hammer? It's bullshit. All TV, as you could see the yellow tape. Pay attention to the yellow tape. What it do, go all the way across the road and all the way over there? Why? Why would they yellow tape off the whole wide world because somebody got beaten with a hammer way up there? Why would they do that? That don't make no sense. This one standing up right there is just green screen fakery for the dumb masses.
in San Francisco. This
Of course
is
you
in
have
the
to move
Pacific
out the
Heights
way.
neighborhood. And
Somebody up there
police
walking.
just
Why ain't they got that blocked off up there?
FBI showed
Where
up.
is the police, people? Where is the police? Somebody just get attacked by a man with a hammer. That means he bashed him a few times over the head with the hammer and he got busted skull. Where is the police? Where is the damn emergency vehicles? Where is the ambulance?
Yeah, where's
You dumb
that?
or what? All you see is yellow tape. Nothing real there, people. Wake your
About
ass
an
up.
hour of
And apparently that guy's still in the hospital too. They must have roughed him up. They say he frequents gay bars and brings strange men home at different hours. I'd still like to find out who was in the car with him.
This is what happens to your blood when you take your shoes off and start grounding.
If you recall how we had everybody come up here and we did the 4 or 5 folks that went and got grounded, they had the pain, and we're looking at their blood. You guys want to check this out? So this is before and after grounding. So this is subject 1, one of the folks who was in our audience right here. That's their blood before, and this is 45 minutes later. Let's go to the next one here.
Everyone wants to run around barefoot now.
See what's happening. Look at it.
So you can ground to the earth.
The agglutinated blood, the coagulated blood. There's the free-form electrostatically charged blood. Let's go to subject 3. They see the grounded blood again. 45 minutes later. Subject 4. Look at that. We're electrical creatures way before we're chemical creatures. Electricity affects you immediately. How long does it last? Unknown. It's a very good question. We don't know how long we can load up on electricity as a reservoir and hold it, but we're learning more about that. That is the subject. Now, what's interesting about this grounding business is that you hold the electricity in the Chinese meridian points. And the
Take your shoes off.
Of this electricity in your whole body is actually your thyroid.
I heard that song says, baby, take your coat off. Come on in. Baby, take your coat off. Come on in. Baby, take your coat off. Come on in. Baby, take your blues off. We're going to love that love away. This real David Deputy tells investigators that he and Paul Pelosi were engaging in gay sex and argument ensued over drugs. Pelosi are refusing to turn over surveillance video of their home, fueling more speculation of homosexuality at the home. The Pappy has arrest for male prostitution. I don't know if this is real or not. That's what he's asking.
Have been keeping what Antarctica really is top secret, as both countries have known what is really going on, but they have never spoken out until now. Hidden continent underneath ice, Antarctica. Russia recently revealed that there is another continent hidden under the ice in Antarctica, and many people think that this is where ancient civilization shall rise. This is what has been said to be what has attracted the interest of some of the great believers. Now Antarctica has a ban, and people are wondering why the government chose to keep what is an important discovery top secret. Russian scientists then found plates underneath the ice of
Flat Earth, what's your name? Where you calling from?
These are not frozen as you would have thought.
Hello?
They contain such.
Hello? You finna get on? Hello?
Yes.
I can't hear you.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you now.
Hi, can I talk to the lady for the parking?
Yeah, hold on a minute.
Okay.
He wants to talk to the lady for the parking. Bitcoin, peer-to-peer electronic cash system. It's Edward Snowden put this out. Blue check mark. He's over in Russia. Some people call him a spy because I think he had something to do with it. And Kim.com says, Ed, that white paper is Bitcoin Cash, not Bitcoin. This is John McCain over there. I think we done played this one right here.
I admire the fact that you will fight for your...
John McCain and his lover. We call this guy No Name. That's Klobuchar. That's Amy Klobuchar over there with him.
2017 will be the year of offense. All of us will go back to Washington.
See how much money we can get and put in our pockets.
Enough of a Russian aggression. It is time for them to pay a heavier
Butch. Queers a $3 bill.
Our fight is not with the Russian people, but with Putin.
Melissa says she's going to test that theory. She'll bash the windows when she gets a new car. She'll take pictures. I don't know. I don't know if I got it or not. I woke up this morning at 4 o'clock. My head was booming. And I laid there for 2.5 hours trying to go back to sleep. Flat Earth.
Hello?
Hello?
Yes, are you Jamie?
Yeah, I'm Jamie.
So can I talk to the lady for the bucking?
Yeah, hold on a minute. She's on another line.
Okay.
All right, hold on. Woke up and it was booming though. I kept turning and I was sweating. My head was sweating. I said, man, what the hell? And I get hot and I throw the covers off. I lay there and try to get comfortable, get the headache to go away. And I get cold and I'd cover up. I just about get sleep and it start again. Woke up and went outside, got dressed this morning, went outside, said, oh man, I'm gonna throw up. Started doing that heaving shit like I did yesterday morning up here. Brrr, just heat, wasn't throwing nothing up, just gagging. I said, man, let me get on to work. Flat Earth, what's your name? Where you calling from?
This is Frederica. Why you got them?
I don't even want to deal with your ass, Dad. I don't feel like listening to your mouth. Don't even feel like listening to your mouth. Crash economy, blame fake. Yeah, what's up?
Why you got the Republicans on there?
What Republicans?
McCain and Lindsey Graham talking about America's going to give Ukraine everything they need. You making a point?
You realize this is in Ukraine, right?
Yeah, you realize them the Republicans, right?
Yeah, they're just as guilty as the Democrats. Have I not been telling you that? Are you not listening? The people in Washington are crooked.
You voted for Kemp and Herschel Walker, right?
Yes.
Yeah, they Lindsey Graham's buddies. You know that, right?
Yes.
All right.
Who is Abrams? Who is Abrams friend? Who is Abrams friend? Who is Abrams friends with?
Lindsey Graham was up there speaking for Herschel Walker.
Who is Abrams friends with?
Stacey Abrams, Joe Biden, the president of the United States of America. Obama's third term.
Doing great things for America, ain't it?
That's good people to be friends with.
Doing great things for America, ain't it?
Oh yeah.
I know. This is why I don't even want to argue with you. I don't want to listen to your bullshit. Highest gas prices in my lifetime. Amazing. Senior Director of Platform Services at Twitter, past and future service systems engineer. I tweet about engineering, tennis, reef tanks, and crypto. We're nearing the final out stage of F around and find out. If I just got fired from this bird out, y'all, it's been grand. You got fired? No, you didn't get fired, did you?
Have some power over you tomorrow? Did you know this has already been tested successfully in a first world country this year? What if I told you there were people planning to take complete control of your money and therefore control of your life, your choices, and your future? Some might call you a conspiracy theorist for even thinking it, except it is happening in plain sight. It's just being positioned as something that's good for you. And what if I told you the dominant countries of the world are leading you to believe they are in conflict when they're actually working together for the sake of a one world monetary system? It's called misdirection. And until you see what's hiding in the hands behind their backs, you will have no choice but to follow along with their agenda. You will own nothing and be happy. And apparently this refers to your money now. It's not my saying, it's officially published text within the World Economic Forum, a highly inclusive club of billionaires, global policymakers, and heads of central banks, all of which who met in Davos this year to further this reset agenda. This is something I forecasted to our clients a full 10 years before it became public knowledge. Your only way out of this is to be 3 steps ahead, is to play them at their own game and think for yourself. and know the central bank's plans before they execute them. This video will show you their plans, one of which is the CBDCs, central bank digital currencies, programmable money that's in full control of those
Let's
behind
run
the
that line
program
3,
itself.
the one that's flashing,
And those that
is
got
somebody
us
for
into
parking.
this mess, from automatic
What's up?
taxation to when.
I'm not gonna argue with you. I wanted to tell you something.
Yeah, what's up?
No, this is Charleston White. He said that Oprah, Diddy, and these black people are coming together, and they're gonna try to go to the UN and trying to get some type of organization where they can boycott the Jews. Have you heard that?
No.
Yeah, they said the players are gonna walk out. They're gonna have to come in and renegotiate contracts. From Nick Cannon, he said something about the Jews. He's on board. Who else was on there? Dave Chappelle. They got a bunch of like real rich, and they talking about like the league, the NBA stars gonna walk out, and all the contracts are gonna be negotiated where they can do what they want with their names and stuff. Like they like slave to the team or contract they sign where they can't make money elsewhere because of their name belonging to them. That's why Prince went as the artist and stuff.
Yeah.
They own copyright. Yeah, that's big business. That's good things, ain't it?
So
They said America ain't gonna give them nothing. And I was trying to tell Jesse earlier. He said, spend all that money overseas. I said, but when they want to spend it here in America, y'all don't want to give them none. Y'all cry about stimuluses and reparations.
Don't want to
Y'all
give them
wanna spend
none.
money on.
Give who money?
You say spend that money in America, but what do y'all want to spend it on? Y'all say don't spend it overseas, but then y'all
I'd say
cry
spend it.
about
I'd say
food
spend it
stamps
on bridges and.
Social Security.
I'd say spend it on bridges and roads and putting a wall up on the southern border so people can't just walk across.
You gotta give your candidates some information because they like don't spend it in Ukraine, but they got more money for infrastructure than they really need and behind on projects.
Yeah.
They got some money for them, but I'm talking about like reparation, spending money at home, billions of dollars. You know what I'm saying? So I think if we have to boycott and they're gonna be like Ukraine here, would you support a Ukraine here if we like separated from, let's say, the United States was Russia and all the black people got their own section and the UN say, hey, annex that land for them, and we're gonna take a vote and see if the black people want from Georgia to California down, and we're gonna see.
So what you gonna do? Then you gonna take white people in Georgia and tell them they got to get out?
No, if they want to.
That ain't gonna work.
They can. I mean,
That ain't gonna
white
work.
Democrats that vote
That ain't
for
gonna
them
work.
want to
Well, what do you mean the
black
white
businesses?
Democrats?
I'm sure
White
there's gonna be
Democrats.
white people that want to help.
White Democrats is the ones that kept people that did slavery. So I want to hear that shit.
No, we're not doing slavery again. That's old and done. That's Jewish.
I said white
Look,
Democrats
we're not gonna go
did
into the
slavery.
races, and it's all coming out. You've been paying attention. What you think about the Jews?
There's fake Jews. There's fake Jews out there.
Okay.
It
and they
mentions
run
them
America, right?
it mentions them in the Bible. The Khazarian mafia. They're tied in with the one world government. They're satanic. They worship the
so
devil.
Republicans
They worship the devil.
Israel?
Are you telling me that?
I thought Republicans loved Israel.
Well, we do love
They
Israel.
made Jerusalem the capital.
We do love
I thought all of that
Israel.
was
We
praise.
do love Israel. We don't love the fake Jews.
The fake Jews are in Israel. What do you mean?
What do you mean they're in
How do you
Israel?
think we got their back?
Because we got a bunch of crooked politicians.
Oh my God, you waking up. You're almost there, Jamie.
What do you mean? I've been saying we got crooked politicians forever. You say we don't. We only have Republican crooked politicians.
But okay, now we got fake Jews. We're going into religion. It's gonna be all the way fake.
Do we have fake? Do we have crooked Democrat politicians?
If the Jews are fake, the Christians are gonna be fake, right?
Not to me, no.
I mean, the King of Jews was Jesus.
Yeah, the King of the Jews. Yes.
So where's the Jewish people at?
The Jewish. You talking about the ones that sold him out and let him get killed?
I'm talking about today.
Well, they're all over the place. Did you not see Kanye pulled up? Did you not see Kanye? The video I showed yesterday, Kanye pulled up that like a spreadsheet that showed all the Jewish people that run all the companies?
Those are the fake ones. Where's the real ones?
I don't know where they at.
Yeah, you got to find out.
What? I know you're not finna say. I know you're not finna say the Black Israelites.
No, I'm not gonna play that book. I'm not gonna. I don't even believe in none of that. But I'm.
Well, where they at then? Well, tell me where they at. Let us find out where they at.
Maybe there's no real ones and they're all fake from the Jews to begin with.
Oh, so you saying?
Oh, that's what I've been saying.
So you say there ain't no
Ain't
God?
all the way there yet.
So you say there ain't no God?
Still believe in that book and
you just keep on with your
He needs to denounce it.
Okay, who does?
Kanye needs to denounce the Bible and show everybody.
Kanye told you who his God was. He said Jesus Christ is his Lord and Savior.
He said he's a black Jew too.
Okay.
Can't be blasphemy and saying. I mean, what is he doing?
He said he's a black Jew.
He's confused.
So you're saying there's not? You're saying there's not black Jews?
Product of America.
Are you saying there's not black
Right
Jews?
now, he's a product of present day America. A billionaire that is confused. Why is that?
Frederick, let me ask you, how much money are you worth? Just give me a round number.
50 billion.
You're worth 50 billion?
Yeah.
Okay. So you're a 50 billion black American that's confused.
I'm not confused.
You're not confused, but Kanye is.
Yeah, because he believes in this. There's such thing as Jewish people to begin with.
Okay.
They running under a fake facade, created a religion, controls the people, and now all the masses and stuff voting for them, and they don't even like who they voting for. They all fake. But now what are you going to do but denounce religion, because that's what it's all built on.
Denounce religion.
But you can't denounce religion or you be anathematized. That means written off. You can't speak, say, ask, question, nothing about the Council of Nicaea, or you be monopolized, written off. And that's for their own bishops and priests and clergy. But, hey, you keep voting them in.
Who you voting for?
The blacks.
You voting for the blacks? That sounds racist.
Stacey Abrams, Joe Biden.
Well, Joe Biden ain't black.
Yeah, he's black. But he served 2 terms under a black president.
He's not black.
And I think he pretty much know what he's doing.
Yeah, it looks like he knows what he's doing, Frederica. What are you paying for gas, Frederica?
See, time is money.
Frederica, what are you paying for gas?
I got all the time in the world.
What are you paying for gas, Frederica? Frederica, what are you paying for gas?
When I leave, when I pay for gas, it's $5.39.
Have you ever paid $5.39 before in your life?
Hell yeah, I paid $6 last month.
What? Under who?
Joe Biden, I'm gonna be honest.
And he's a good president, you think?
But there's mitigating circumstances.
Oh, what do you? Please don't tell me because of Putin and the war in the Ukraine and all that. Don't tell me that, please.
You ain't gotta believe it, but
it's because he shut off the pipelines.
You know what it is.
I know exactly what it is. I know exactly what it is. But see, this is the thing. I can show you things. You're giving me a theory. I can point to something. I can point to something and show you why it happened. That's why I get so frustrated with you when I show you the videos of them cheating in the election and you go, that didn't happen. I just showed you the video.
I'm telling you, I'm not denying what you showed me, but he wanted to stop. They could count ballots to 4, always they came in at 4 in the morning. Like, okay, them trucks did bring in ballots. I'm agreeing with you. But they had to count them ballots.
Well, they don't count them ballots. That's illegal.
No, it's not illegal.
It is illegal. I showed you that too.
Barr explained what was going on.
Oh, so now this is what I'm saying. So you pick and choose you pick and choose the Republicans that you agree with because they're for your side. So you're telling me Bill Barr couldn't be corrupt? How long has Bill Barr been in Washington? How long?
I don't know. I ain't gonna lie.
His pretty much his whole career. He looks like he's about 60 years old.
Why would he switch for the Democrats?
Because they're both working for the same team.
And Trump didn't know that when he hired.
Well, you got to work with what you got. They all got caught. Trump told you they all got caught. You ain't heard him.
If you got hired,
You ain't heard him yet. You look. You still ain't heard him. The man told you. He did a press conference every day. When he walked out to the helicopter, he stopped and talked to the press. Joe Biden runs like he's look how in shape I am. Trump told you, he said, we caught them all. Let's see what happens. Our judicial system in this country is corrupt.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you don't think it is?
I believe that.
Okay, so you think our system is corrupt?
And you're president.
So you think our system is corrupt? The lady up there in New York City, the attorney general that's going after Trump, run on going after Trump. How was that?
Yeah,
How was? Well, hold on, stop for a second, stop. How the hell can you be for law and order and justice, and you've already convicted somebody before you did anything? How are you going to be a prosecutor that's saying he's guilty? Well, hold on a minute. We ain't even went to court on nothing yet, lady.
Listen, her predecessor said the same thing. The person that
She's doing what she's told, Frederica. She's doing exactly what she's told. Just like Joe Biden is, just like Stacey Abrams is, just like Kemp is. Well, Walker's never been a politician. So I would much rather have him than anybody else out there.
Do what he told. He's gonna do what he told, right?
I don't think so. We'll see.
Why not?
He's never been a politician. Well, hold on, Frederica. This is the thing. We'll see with him. He's never been a politician.
Well, if you're a politician, if you're not a politician,
I don't want to vote for no preacher, so-called preacher that agrees with killing babies. And if you do, you're just as dirty as him.
Listen,
that's not a preacher. That's not a preacher, Frederica. A preacher does not go out and go, yeah, it's okay to kill babies. He don't go out and go, it's the woman's choice. He don't go out and say that shit. Somebody that says that don't have the balls to stand up for what's right.
So Roe versus Wade for 50 years was wrong.
Yes.
Wrong. There was plenty.
Why did it get overturned if it wasn't wrong?
Yeah, it's about to get overturned now.
Yeah, it got overturned because it's supposed to be up to the states. The states vote on that, which is what happened, Frederica. So the states that are demonic and run by Satan can still kill babies.
Like Kansas.
If they allow abortion, yes.
They all Republicans and they voted for abortion.
Did all of them are Republicans? Well, then that's wrong. Frederica, do you agree with that? Do you agree with killing babies?
I agree with it being the woman's choice.
So you agree with killing babies?
Damn it, you did 2-3 times.
Yeah, and I can be wrong, can I not?
Not 3 times.
What do you mean I can't be wrong 3 times?
Okay, the second time.
What do you mean I can't be wrong 3 times? Frederica, we didn't use it because of rape or incest. It was used because we didn't want to take the responsibility. Frederica, and I will answer for Frederica, and I will answer for that. Not you, not nobody else, me. Huh?
You want to make the decision and don't let nobody else answer for that?
Yes, Frederica, that's what you do when you realize you've made a mistake. You don't want to let other people make it.
No, that ain't what the fuck you do.
It ain't what you do?
Don't make the mistake.
So that's not what you do? Well, then, Frederica, when you burn your hand on the stove and then you get a baby and your baby's messing, don't touch that, it'll burn you. Why are you telling the baby not to touch that?
That don't even make sense.
It makes perfect sense, Frederica. Why do you tell the baby, Frederica, why do you tell the baby not to touch the stove?
It got too hot. Help around and find out. That's what I'm gonna tell my baby.
But that's what happens, Frederica. So they mess around and find out, and they learn for themselves. So I learned what I did was wrong, and I'm telling other people, don't do it just because I did it. It was wrong when I did it.
Why did you touch the stove 3 times?
Because that's what we did.
No, why you didn't learn after the first time you touched it?
Why did I learn after the third time?
Because you had a choice.
Why did I learn after the third time? Why did I learn after the third time? Frederica, why did I learn after the third time?
Maybe you still ain't learned. You just want to feel like.
What do you mean? Maybe I still ain't learned. I ain't had any other abortions.
Make up for your mistakes in the past.
I hadn't had any other abortions, Frederica. What are you talking about?
That's not going to take away. If you stop 3 abortions, that don't stop you from having 3 abortions, James. Stop trying to right your
Do
wrongs
what?
through other people's living. You're trying to right your wrongs through other people's lives.
No, I'm trying not. I'm trying not to let other people make the same mistakes I made, Frederica.
No.
Okay, well, look, Frederica, you do your shit Frederica, you do shit the way you want to, and I'll do shit the way I want to. That's America, correct? Is that America or not? Is that America or not? Is that America or not?
No, that's where Karens come from.
That's not America? That you get to do what you want to and I get to do what I want
You're
to?
imposing your rights and values on other people. That ain't America. Keep your rights and values to yourself. Don't try to stop nobody from learning their mistakes.
Yeah, Frederica, I'm gonna stand up for the innocent.
I know,
I'm gonna stand up for the innocent. Just like I would get in the way if somebody was beating up an old lady. I would step in, Frederica. Would you?
Yeah, I'll step in.
Why would you step in, Frederica? Let her get her ass whooped.
That ain't teaching her.
It's the same thing, Frederica. It's right and wrong, Fred. It's right and wrong. It's right and wrong. It's right and wrong, Frederica. It's right and wrong, Frederica.
Right?
It's right and wrong.
It's wrong, good and evil, right?
That's right, good and evil.
All right.
And if there's not no God, Frederica, if there's not a God, where do you get good from?
No, it has to be some angelic shit.
Where do you get good from, Frederica, if there's no God? Where do you get right and wrong from if there's no God?
No, you get.
So you think it should just be chaos? Like if everybody says it's okay to bash somebody in the head with a hammer that writes left-handed, just as long as the whole group goes along with it, that's okay.
Amen.
Is that what you're saying?
Good is the opposite of bad, not evil.
Okay, Frederica.
All right, so where's all the angelic and miracles going on? What's the opposite of evil? If all of this Satan is around, where's God's works being worked out every day? You happy, and then you release.
Well, hold up. So you're saying just because bad things happen, there's not a God? Is that what you're saying?
No, you got satanic.
Is that what you're saying? Just because there's, you're saying just because there's bad things that happen, there's no God?
No, evil, satanic things you label as satanic, evil. Where's all the godly things that on earth? Got all this
everywhere. In a child's smile, in a
child's smile. Is that that's all we get? All the evil Satan can do, but we get God, children smiling at us.
No, you asked me what was good in the world.
Opposite of evil is a child's smile. Is that what you said?
That's what I said.
All right. Opposite of evil is a child's smile.
That's right.
Oh my God. You don't know. Ain't no angelic things.
You don't know. You don't know.
That's why
you don't know. You're talking. Frederica, you say I'm talking out my ass just like you're talking out yours. You don't know. You don't know. You don't know no more than nobody else. And you talking about Kanye West don't know shit. The man's a billionaire. You're worth about $200.
Nah, I'm worth way more than that.
Well, how much? I bet you ain't worth $1 million.
I'm worth $1 million.
You ain't worth $1 million.
I can sit still for 5 years and have
okay. Well, yeah, because you're taking money from a racist government. Taking money from a racist government, and I'm complaining about them being racist. You're a charlatan. You're a charlatan and a scammer. You're a scammer. You're a Judas. You're a Judas.
How am I scamming?
You're a Judas.
How are you a patriot?
You're a Judas. Well, what do you mean, how am I a patriot? Because I want things that are better for America. Not white America, America. You only want things for black people.
Why don't you like stimuluses and...
Stimulus for who?
Did they help?
I would love to do away with the IRS. I don't want the government taking my money. I can spend my money. I don't need them spending it. I don't need them sending $80 billion to the Ukraine so they can funnel it back to their pockets, which is what went on over there. And you can't see it when we show you the proof.
You want the roads fixed. They ain't going to get fixed by themselves, man. You got to fix
What do you mean they ain't going to get fixed by themselves? That's where taxes on gas and shit go to. Or it should go to. If it's not going there, where's it going to?
You need to do your own work. You're going to the ARAB.
All right, Frederick. All right, Frederick. I'm gone for today. We'll holler at you. Later. Can't keep arguing with his ass.
Gary, while we're on the topic of promotion, why did you decide to promote something that Alex Jones said?
Why did you promote what Alex Jones? Because the majority of the shit Alex Jones has said has been true.
A few weeks ago.
That's what I would have said if that reporter asked me that. I said, because the majority of the shit he said is true.
I do not stand with Alex Jones' position, narrative, court case that he had with Sandy Hook, or any of the kids that felt like they had to relive trauma, or parents that had to relive trauma, or to be dismissive to all the lives that were lost during that.
Happy Halloween, Tommy T-Bone,
My post was
Josh, what's up? Tommy, Laura, LJ, Robbie, Gibson.
Of occults.
How y'all doing?
It's true. So
shout out Drizzy, Butch, Laura,
campaigners,
Tyrone,
or anything. Just their post, and it's funny, and it's actually hilarious because out of all the things I posted that day, that was the one post that everyone chose to see. It just goes back to the way our world.
They paved the highway 3 times near his house in the past 5 years because they ain't doing it right.
The promotion.
There's roads that the Romans built that are still operational over there today.
The movie and the book.
Can you please stop calling it a promotion? What am I promoting?
Put it out on your platform.
But I'm promoting it? Do you see me doing, do you see me in front of
putting it out there, people are going to say that you are
promoting. Put it out there just like you put things out there, right?
Yeah, but it's not
you put things out there for a living, right?
Right, but my stuff
is
not
so let's move on.
Filled
let's
with
move on.
Anti-Semitic
Let's
stuff.
move on. Don't dehumanize me up here.
I'm not doing that. You're free to post.
I can post whatever I want. So say that and shut it down and move on to the next question.
But Kyrie, you have to understand that
I don't have to understand anything from you.
It's not me.
Nothing.
By
it's no people that you're making up, bro. Move on.
But by posting
move on. Next question.
Anybody
do you guys have any more questions?
And they're gonna say,
"You guys have any more questions?" Because this is gonna be a clip. This is gonna be a clip that he's gonna marvel at. Is this any more questions?
But you're not answering the question.
No, this is another answering your question. Oh my God! Let's make another Instagram clip so we could be famous again. Next question.
Kyrie, basketball related.
Taipei 101 stabilizing ball. Flatter.
We have to abort the mission because they replied to me, right? You know how I told you earlier I didn't really give a shit if we told who it was and what it was about and everything, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, they replied to me. And now they don't give a shit about my page, you know what I mean? They don't care. So it's Thursday. I sent you a message. Don't share it on live. Don't share it on the live.
Here, let me pull this up on
Don't get in
live.
trouble. But it's Thursday. And they just wrote me right now, like about 10 minutes ago.
All right, what is this thing right here, this ball?
What ball?
It says an earthquake ball.
I like football. Sorry.
The Taipei 101 stabilizing ball during a 7.2 earthquake.
Okay, over there. Is that from Nicholas 3's page?
No, it's fascinating.
Oh shit, I don't know. Can't see it good.
There's old Kamala hanging out with
Can you
Epstein.
leave your computer on so I can get rid of the Halloween themes and all that and put the old theme back on? Well, a newer show theme back on. But you know what's going to happen tomorrow. So you can either let me fix the camera portion of it tonight before you leave, and then I can fix the rest of it tomorrow. I mean, tonight. So once we make sure the camera works, you get what I'm saying in the background.
Yeah.
But if I don't, and I just fix the theme tonight, tomorrow you're going to have problems with the camera or the background.
You should check out Tim Pool and Memology 101. Short stories, quick, tells you the thing.
Tim
Did
Pool,
you watch
what?
that video from Danny Mullen?
No, I hadn't watched. I haven't played it yet.
Oh, don't watch it on the live. Oh, you need to be careful about calling out the, you know what?
Who?
Because you'll get automatically banned.
You're talking about the Jewish people?
Mm-hmm.
You can't say nothing about Jewish people?
Yeah, that's a no-no. That's worse than even COVID, because you know that now you can talk about COVID, right? Because all the newspapers are coming out saying that we need to forgive the unvaccinated for not getting vaccinated, and that we need to forgive Trump. Like the left, as newspapers, they're writing articles saying that they need to forgive Trump.
At the very top of the building, it helps prevent too much swaying. Okay. Smash is talking about that ball.
I'm going to let you go. Going trick-or-treating. I'll talk to you later. I'll be back here about 6.
Give me a Snicker bar.
Huh?
Give me a Snicker bar.
You need to get me some damn Jack Links. How about that? We'll make a trade.
Jack Links. Snap into a Slim Jim.
But I'll talk to you in just a little bit because we fixing to leave now.
Ain't Jack Links, ain't that beef jerky?
Yeah. But see, people are stupid because it lasts us for a year. They're selling the damn skin on eBay for more than what the game costs. But yet it's going to be on for a year, and they're paying like for, you know, the bags of beef jerky are like $13 to fucking $15. And you can go buy the fucking ones at Walmart, at the like gas station that are like the little beef jerky sticks, and they have the codes on them too.
But it's got to be Jack Links.
Yeah, it's got to say Modern Warfare. They got the one for Modern Warfare, which is selling on eBay right now for $79. If you live in the UK, you can go buy a Whopper Junior or a Whopper, and you can get the other skin. And that one's selling on eBay for like $50. I got this guy. He sold. I posted him on my page the other day, and he sold every one of his. He had 20 in there, and he sold all 20 of them. So for me sharing this link on my page, he gave me 2 free skins, and I sold one, and I kept one. So I currently have the Little Caesars one, the Mountain Dew one, what's the other one? The Burger King one. All I need is the Jack Links one, and then I can sell my account for $1,500.
I want to get that Popeye's chicken one.
Does it come with the fucking gun automatically?
Hell yeah, there's a bunch of killers down there. You go down there and get a sandwich.
Automatically come out of there blasting, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, I sent you a video the other day of a guy getting tased. Did you see it? He was on a motorcycle running from the police, and he gets tased and he catches on fire.
Oh yeah, he had a gas can on his back or something.
Yeah, fucking right.
Yeah, we played that. That guy tased him and set his ass on fire.
Yeah.
And then they was talking about when they put him out, they said, "Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back."
Well, you know, before he was running from the cops, and then afterwards he was running to the cops. So, you know, maybe he has a new respect for the police, but I don't.
I don't either.
It's because I'm bleeding off on you, Jamie. That's what it is. I made you the anti-police, anti-this, anti-that. Nothing pro at all.
Nope.
Oh, I took a picture last night for you, a telescope at Walmart. They're selling it for $60. You plug your phone into it, or you don't got to plug your phone into it. You can use your eyeballs, right?
Yeah.
But guess what?
What?
Guess what? It comes with 4 lenses, okay? It's got one that's a flat lens that will break it down to 4:3 ratio. There's one that's 16:19, I think, or 16. Anyway, 16:9, I'm in a hurry. And then you got the other one. But anyways, you got 3 different ones that aren't wide angle, and you can look up there at your little eye and choose 3 sets.
What you in a hurry for?
We going trick-or-treating tonight, man. We got a whole setup at a booth at the church. We had church last week. I built a booth up there with a couple of other members, and we're giving away candy to the kids and stuff like that.
Okay.
So we got to be up there at 6. It ain't gonna be over. Well, it ain't gonna be over till 9, but I'm leaving at 6. I gotta be up there at 5 to 6, and then drop all this stuff that we bought for the
White
kids.
guy in dreads. Did he forget he's white?
But it's gonna be good. It's gonna be fun, you know. But whenever you get time, watch that Danny Mullen one. Also the fucker that I told you was trolling, and people are taking it serious because you know the right has just as much woke people as the left do, and they believe anything without looking it up. He's being exposed right now by multiple fucking organizations, including trans.
But Kane, he won't answer the phone.
Huh?
Gibson said we could pillow talk at night, and I said he won't because he don't answer the phone.
Shit, Jamie, I didn't even think he was going to do a show today. He had a fucking migraine. So he's fighting through the pain right now for you.
Fighting through the pain, man. Taking
Probably
care
that
of
game every day, though, honestly. No, it's probably coffee. Did you get you any coffee?
No. I'm quitting drinking coffee, man. I ain't had coffee in 3 days. Just because it's bad for you.
Coffee ain't bad for you. Go look up the studies on how it helps.
Drizzy, I'm drinking a pot of coffee a day. It's pretty bad for you.
Well, that's probably bad for you. Going to give you some kidney stones and shit.
Yeah.
But, you know, there's like, they say you can drink 2 cups a day and it's supposed to help you. Like it prevents, well, it doesn't prevent it, but it slows down the effects of Alzheimer's and shit. But I can also tell you that it makes your dick bigger, you know, and brought up a study.
Get a
And people and say, hey, is your dick feel bigger since you've been drinking coffee?
You can get a grant from the government. I want to do a study. See if this shit works.
Oh, I got to talk to you about something here.
BGs.
Whenever you're done with the show. Also, I got a couple articles. I just couldn't send them today.
Probably is why I have a headache.
Well, you know I've been busy. How much have I talked to you this last week?
Twice.
Going to be on TV next week? Don't know. Going to be on TV. You know what's going to happen? I'm going to end up getting banned everywhere as soon as I go on TV. That's why I'm so scared to do it, because I'm afraid that if I go on TV and as soon as it airs,
you ought to use another account.
They're going to, because see, I can't give straight up details about it, but I can be like, you know, as long as I can't say who it is, you know who it is. But anyways, if I go on there, I'm afraid that I'm gonna get banned everywhere and be canceled like Alex Jones, because I know it would happen to me. Because they didn't want to work with me at first because of, you know, my posts. And then they come back and change their mind, which means they're probably going to try to cancel my ass.
Yeah.
But check out the messages when you're off the stream.
I will.
You know, don't do it on stream at all.
All right.
But whenever you get off, check your phone and look it up and look at the new message for my schedule and shit.
Coffee flows through you like a force.
And I will talk to you at like 6. What time are you quitting the show?
What time is it?
4?
4?
4:16.
We've been doing this an hour. It's a Halloween show, Drizzy. It's probably going to be a spooktacular all the way up to midnight.
You should change the name for the gaming show. Include something Halloweenish.
What did I put in there?
Put it on our big, like, Halloween celebration. Make sure you put Warzone 2 in the tags. You'll get more views. Because right now, YouTube is pushing out streamers and shit. Like, there's been a lot of streamers I know that's been gaining subscribers. One of my buddies gained 10,000 subscribers last month. So they're pushing out streamers, putting them in, like, search recommendations and shit like that. And you're currently no longer shadow banned in the search recommendations, like search results. Because if you look up your name, all of your names are coming up.
They're all popping up there?
It's no longer Dog the Bounty Hunters, you know.
Mango. Coffee tea mango. I like the iced coffee. The iced coffee at McDonald's.
Iced coffee? That shit's pretty good. The ones with the caramel shit.
Yeah, Jody would get them frappuccinos.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah, he loved them frappuccinos. They're good, man, but
they're fucking sweet as hell.
Yeah, they're sweet, too sweet.
Dude, you don't want to drink them in the morning, that'll fuck your stomach up. Like you'll be in cramps half the day.
He want to get one of them things like $3 too. He go, give me a frappuccino. I said,
no more. Go up there.
Man, here's your $1 biscuit, boy. You better shut up and eat this biscuit. Drink some of that damn water over in that puddle.
You want to hear some fucked up shit? I went the other day to get some McDonald's. So I was in a hurry, you know, when I was having to go to
Creamy white and onion.
I stopped at McDonald's the other day and I was going to get Tasha sausage and cheese biscuit, right?
Yeah.
Usually you get a sausage biscuit because it's like $1.19.
Yeah.
And then you just add cheese because she don't like no other kind of biscuits, all right? So I got me a bacon, egg, and cheese biscuit. And got the kids a bacon, egg, and cheese. Well, no, I got the gravy biscuit, but I got her a sausage and cheese.
Hold on, Jose. How much was it, Drizzy?
$4.36. My bacon, egg, and cheese costed $3.69, but ours was $4.36. It was like $4.19. But you want to know why it is?
What's up, Jose?
They raised the prices on it
What's up, Jose?
to $2, like more. Like the cheese went up 80 cents, and the sausage went up like $2.
How much?
to the, like for sausage, cheese,
They'll
biscuits,
give
like
us a
they-
bill on it.
In other words, it's $4.19 now.
Okay. Okay.
Who are you talking to?
Talking to Jose on my earbud. All right. Yeah, that's fine.
Oh.
All right, bye.
But anyway, I'll talk to you later. Call me when you're done with the show. I'll be in the car. And, hell, maybe I'll get the game tonight. Who knows? So, I'll talk to you later, though. Everybody,
right.
happy Halloween.
Happy
Enjoy
Halloween.
your day. Here's your fear for today. Here's your fright for the night. I'm gone.
All right. Well, I'll let you later on. All right. Let's see what this is.
In a level, and it just so happens
The
that
whole
that level
unknown.
is flat. If Earth was a spherical ball, water would not maintain such consistent flat levels. We are used to water doing this and this, but we have never in all our lives on Earth witnessed with our own eyes water do this. Water does not bend. It's not called sea level for nothing, you know. And if water did not always find a flat level, then why would we use tools such as this to achieve accuracy? Again, water does not bend. Take the water bordering
That's
our
true.
horizon.
That's true. Don't tell nobody that, though. 2.9 million people died of influenza and pneumonia in 2018. 98% decline in influenza cases in 2020. 2.8 million die of COVID in 2020. It's really not that hard to figure out what they've done. It's not. All right. Spanish professional golfer Luis Vega was paralyzed from the waist down after a blood clot in his spine. Luis was on vacation to America and was required to be vaccinated to enter. We did that story yesterday. He woke up, his legs wasn't working.
Because you would think if you want to see something, just open your eyes and see
Well,
it.
you know what? You want to hear the story behind it?
No.
Name as Katie Hudson. However, Katie tells us that as a 15-year-old, she wanted to be the next big Christian pop artist like Amy Grant. But her rise to stardom never really got off the ground. It is at this time that Katie turned her back on her professed faith in God and swears that she sold her soul to the devil in her quest to become a world-famous pop star.
I released a gospel record when I was 15 because I grew up in a household where all I ever did was listen to gospel music, and my parents are both traveling ministers, and so I kind of sang about what was going on in my life at 15, and that's how I got introduced to the music industry. Because I swear I wanted to be like the Amy Grant of music, but it didn't work out, and so I sold my soul to the devil. Sold my soul to the devil.
Sold my soul to the devil. Oh, but God's not real. If the devil's real, God is real. And this is what they did to kids. That's what they did to kids. This is abuse.
There you go. Keep it right there. Yay, Mason! Yay! Keep it on, Mason. Look, we're gonna keep it right here.
I don't want it on.
Peekaboo, I see you. Keep your mask on.
Nope.
Put your mask back on.
Take this mask and stick it in your ass, lady. Torturing that kid.
So we go outside. There you go. Mason.
I said I don't want it on. Never forget the people that are representing the blue side. Push for this shit. Push for that shit. The ones on the blue side. If dead people and illegals were voting for Republicans, Democrats would not only want voter IDs, they would also want fingerprints, an eye scan, and a DNA sample. So true. Stop believing conspiracies, Dr. Foster says. No man would rent a Honda when he has a Ferrari at home. Oh, that's just nasty. You think that's a Ferrari? Ain't no damn Ferrari. What is this right here? Ball. That's the barium and aluminum that they're spraying in the air. Ball. Gmail, Masonic Royal Apron. Some logos never change.
It's time we do something about this and wake up. Open your fucking eyes.
You heard what he said, Frederica? He said, open your effing eyes. Here we go. Got my Paul Pelosi Halloween costume ready. Oh, from Trump Jr. It's time to wake up, America. This isn't going well. They lost their platform. Twitter's gone from them now. They can't control it no more. And Elon Musk is finding out more and more crimes that they committed over there daily.
Stepping down, or are you just going to keep going as long as you keep getting reelected?
No, I take this 2 years at a time. And my valuable service.
The hell's he on?
You know, do I listen to the people up there? Our nation's at a very interesting.
It's like a crackhead.
And I think we have the willpower and the ideas to make it churn again like it should. We the people.
You know, thoughts for you of stepping down, or are you just going to keep going as long as you keep getting reelected?
No, I take this 2 years at a time. And my valuable service. Do I get stuff done? You know,
it's a crackhead, man. I believe there's nothing wrong with this dude. I believe there's something wrong with him. I would say he's on something.
Sit back on the sidelines and say, oh, well, don't worry, this will all work itself out. They're still going to have to go out and put a bullet in Donald Trump. And that's a fact. And
what?
And the donor class can't just sit back on the sidelines and say, oh, well, don't worry, this will all work itself out. They're still going to have to go out and put a bullet in Donald Trump. And that's a fact. And the donor class can't just sit back on the sidelines and say, oh, well, don't worry, this will all work itself out.
Yeah, but the left don't call for no violence at all. Left don't do that. This guy's calling to shoot the president.
It was the news and some people that we've found out on Twitter who discovered them and said, let's make this crazy. And so we actually have the footage of this person, and I won't give all the sauce that we have right now, from there.
Flat Earth, what's your name? Where you calling from?
This is the warlock of the Democratic Party. I'm calling from the belly of the beast itself, Washington, D.C.
Who is this?
Happy Halloween. The warlock of the Democratic Party. Hello, David Chapman. We've been watching you.
Yeah, what's up? How you doing?
How are you doing today, my good friend?
I'm doing pretty good. Sounds like a conscientious moron.
You got it, buddy. How you doing, man?
What's up now? How you doing?
Halloween, I figured I'd call as the warlock of the Democratic Party.
Oh, the warlock of the Democratic Party.
Yeah, I couldn't take with. Only two genders, right?
That's right. There's only two.
Oh, what's going on with you, though, man?
Oh, none. Just watching videos and reading the news. What you doing?
Are you just getting off work? Are you a big Halloween fan?
Not really.
Not really. You never dressed up anything like that, really?
Yeah, when I was a kid.
I mean, even as an adult, you know what I mean?
No, I didn't dress up as an adult.
Didn't go to no Halloween parties, for real?
I went to parties, but I didn't dress up.
Huh?
I went to parties, but I didn't dress up.
You didn't dress up? I figured you'd be the type to be in a Halloween and shit like that. I don't know why. I just thought you.
Yeah, I don't know why you think that either. I don't know what I'd ever give you to make you think that.
You know what? You know what I think it is from watching Roseanne.
Roseanne?
Like yeah, Dan kind of was in the Halloween.
Oh, he was in the Halloween big time.
Yeah.
I remember he dressed up one time as Fred Flintstone.
Yeah.
Well, he was in the movie The Flintstones.
Oh, you talking about the movies? No, I'm talking about on the show. Actual Roseanne.
I think he did it on there too.
I don't think he did it on
I think he did.
Yeah, he definitely played Fred.
Yeah.
That was a corny movie, though.
That was a corny movie. It was a great cartoon.
I ain't like the cartoon.
What? Why didn't you like the cartoon?
Corny.
Man, it was great cartoons, man.
Huh?
Them were great cartoons.
I was more of a Looney Tunes cat, Transformers.
Yeah.
You did what I'm saying. But what's going on in the world of the Republic?
Oh, just talking about this Nancy Pelosi thing going on at her husband or his gay lover that he was. We don't know if it was his lover or it was just a prostitute. You ain't supposed to love the prostitutes.
You don't think dude was off his rocker a little bit?
No.
You ain't seen some of the posts he had?
Into the court papers that have now
The post he had?
82-year-old.
Yeah.
I thought they scrubbed the internet.
Who scrubbed the internet? They couldn't. I'm watching you on the internet right now.
Well, no, I'm talking about they scrubbed the internet of his stuff. They took all his pages down.
I think they showed some of his pictures.
Oh yeah, they'll go through it and pick the ones they want to show you. So because they come out and said he was a MAGA guy.
What is it?
He's a left leaning nut. He lived in a house. He lived in a house with a Black Lives Matter sign and a rainbow flag. Does that sound like MAGA people? Hold up, does that sound like MAGA people?
That don't sound like he was attacked, man. It seemed like he was afraid.
Oh, so they allowed so those people that lived in that people in that Black Lives Matter house with the rainbow flag out front allowed a MAGA guy to live with them. Is that what you're saying?
You said it's a MAGA guy that lived with him?
Well, that's what they're trying to claim. He's a MAGA supporter.
I didn't hear that he was a MAGA.
Oh, yeah, they blame it. It's all Trump's fault. Everything's Trump's fault. No, you know whose fault it is? It's Nancy Pelosi's husband's fault for going out to a gay bar. And I don't know if he hooked up with this guy at a gay bar, but I don't think this guy broke into his house in his underwear. Now, if that's the case, show me the surveillance footage.
Did you say he was in his underwear?
Yeah, well, that's what the police said.
I didn't hear that one.
Well, the police did a briefing yesterday about it. I played it on the show. Said he was in his underwear. Said there was a third person, an unknown person that opened the door to let the police in. The police come in. Paul Pelosi had the hammer, or they were struggling over the hammer. Told him to drop it.
Yeah, I just heard they were struggling over that.
Told him to drop it, and he hit him in the head.
Yeah, that's what I heard. Like he hit him in the head. That's something.
But they were both in their underwear.
They were both in their underwear.
Yes.
I gotta see that.
Now, there's been allegations that Paul Pelosi's gay, and he visits gay bars in.
82-year-old man gay?
You can't be gay if you're 82.
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
No, I don't think old people gay.
Old people ain't gay.
But not when you're like 75.
Old people ain't gay.
Yeah, it skeets up out of you when you turn 75.
Oh, it skeets out of you. All right.
You just want to live.
But he had a DUI last month.
You think he even actually having sex with him?
You know he had a DUI last month, right?
Right. What's that got to do with it?
Well, there was somebody in the car with him the night he crashed.
He went out. Nobody was in the car?
There was someone in the car with him the night he crashed. You know, they sit on his information for like a month, his mugshot and all that shit, and the body cam footage. Now, where's the body cam footage from the cops that went into the house?
I don't know. That's a good question. So what you think it was all set up?
I think it was something happened in the house, and they were arguing, and the police got called.
So you think it was a lover's quarrel?
Well, like I said, I don't know if it's a lover or a prostitute. You're not supposed to love a prostitute.
Oh.
But this guy there's stories out there that this guy is a gay prostitute. This David guy. Now, how did he know? How did Mr. Pelosi know when he talked to the police?
Man, you not so dudes a gay prostitute now?
Well, that's the stories that's coming out.
When did that come out? You hear that?
Just post on Twitter. I had to pull one up when I see it. But how did Paul Pelosi know? Hold up. How did Paul Pelosi know to tell the police that I don't know this person, but his name is David and he's a friend?
What?
I played that the dispatch. I played that yesterday. Played it the day before.
This man, but his name is David and he a friend. I don't make no sense.
Well, exactly. Hey, exactly. It don't make no sense.
I didn't hear that one either.
You did hear it because I think you called when I was playing it.
Man, I ain't called you in a few days, bro.
Yeah, when this first come out, I played it.
I haven't called you since the Pelosi shit jumped off. So no, doesn't mean.
Yeah, you did.
No, I didn't.
Well, hold on, man. I'm gonna see if I can find it.
Happened, what, Friday, right? I ain't called you this weekend at all.
Oh yeah.
You see how you get confused, man? You gotta stop living online, bro. I think that's
Get confused about what?
Live online.
Getting confused about what?
But they had a line of coke laid out.
I'm trying to find out. I want to find that that call. Let's see. Let me see if I can find that call.
Now the police released this call?
Yes, this is the 911. Well, this is the dispatch telling the police where to go to. Well, fired would cause holes up. Lee Fang. The emails and documents show close collaboration with DHS and private sector. Twitter's Vijay Gade, fired by Elon Musk last week, met monthly with DHS to discuss censorship plans. Microsoft exec texted at DHS, platforms have got to be comfortable with government. Because, Elon fired all of them with cause.
What is this big Twitter thing like? What is it going to shape? What is it going to stop? What is it going to start?
Well, what it did was it took away the mouthpiece. It took away the bullhorn for the deep state.
How? They still have the deep state.
No, the deep state's not in control with them no more. They're not colluding with the White House on who to silence. That's what they were doing.
So you think Twitter was working with the White House with Trump or just with Biden?
Well, that ain't what I think is what they've testified to.
Oh, so they weren't working with Trump. They just worked with Biden.
Yes, the deep state.
They would work with Trump, right?
The deep state.
But he wanted them to.
The deep state.
Deep state pretty good there, huh?
The deep state. David Deppie tells investigators, and I don't know if this is real or not. Even Trumpovich posted this out. David Deppie tells investigators that he and Paul Pelosi were engaging in gay sex, and an argument ensued over drugs. Pelosi's are refusing to turn over surveillance video of their home, fueling more speculation of homosexuality at the home. Deppie has arrest for male prostitution.
Now, what is this news?
Ivan Trumpovich, he said he don't know if he's posting this. He said he don't know if it's real. I'm trying to find
but you see what you don't think that's misinformation or unknown information? He said, I don't know if this is real.
Well, that's what he said. I don't know if this is real. So that means, you know what that means? Get up off your ass, and do some research.
Would he do that?
Get up off your ass and do some research.
Don't that make sense, though, Jamie?
Huh?
That's like literally.
What do you mean, does it make sense? Does it make sense that somebody broke into somebody? Hold up. Does it make sense that somebody broke into somebody's house that's the third in line to the presidency, broke in, no alarm went off?
We don't know that, Jamie.
We do know that. We know that from what the police said. The police said they were doing a wellness check on Pelosi, her husband. That's what did you not watch he come out and did a press conference?
I watched some of it.
Well, apparently you ain't watched enough of it. Did you see where they said that? That the dispatch told the cops, the guy said he don't know who it is, his name is David, and he's a friend. That's what the recording on the dispatch says.
See, that would make you saying it. If they're going out on the wellness check, that means they hadn't contacted Pelosi. You see what I'm saying?
Well, they said, Paul, they said that during this argument with this guy, he took a break, a bathroom break, got his phone off the charger in the bathroom. Do you charge your phone in the bathroom?
It depends on how low it is.
Do you charge your phone in the
In the
bathroom?
bathroom and it's low, yeah.
Do you? You're lying.
If I'm taking a
You're lying. Stop lying. Stop lying. My charger's sitting on my over on my my nightstand. Is where my charger's at. I don't unplug it and take it in the bathroom.
Some people take their phone everywhere.
I hear you,
Like,
man.
even in the bathroom.
But he left it in the bathroom to charge.
If it's low, yeah.
I'm trying to find this damn.
The music, yeah.
I'm trying to find this call so he could hear it for himself. And I thought you was on the phone.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I thought you was on the phone with me when it went off.
What now?
I thought you was on the phone, and I kept having to hang up because you wouldn't shut up. Or it might have been Frederica. Mm-hmm.
Land of whatever you want to feel.
Land of what? So what do you think happened at Pelosi's?
I have no idea. I mean, it's just a little suspicious, though.
A little suspicious.
But, you know, so dudes start talking.
It's right here. Brazil journalists. You see what's going on over in Brazil, don't you? You know they had their election over here yesterday.
Looks like I'm lying. Is you scrolling right now real fast?
Yeah, I was scrolling real fast. Look for that thing. That's people getting killed in the streets. Said the police are killing people in the streets over there. Graphic imagery warning.
That's it right there?
Yeah. One of my parkers, she's a lady, and she was up here yesterday paying her parking, and she was talking about it. She said, "Yeah, we're hoping that the bad guy, the deep state down there, gets voted out."
Why now? Why are they killing people randomly?
Well, I don't know. I'm just showing you what they're showing.
I mean, is it a revolution or some kind? Are they having a civil unrest?
Well, it's pretty much like January 6th down there. They put somebody into power that wasn't voted in. They did some illegal shit down there like they did in America, except America hadn't did all. Republicans don't act the way that Democrats do when they feel that they've been wrong.
Of course y'all do. Y'all still crying over
You ain't seen us marching in the streets, burning down cities. Stop lying.
But I hear you crying.
You ain't seen us burning down cities, so stop crying. Stop lying. Stop lying. Stop lying. We done showed you enough proof. You ought to be
You prove it?
What do you mean? Can we prove it? Sure, we can prove
Did you
it.
prove it in court?
Sure, we can prove it. We can prove it in court.
Did you?
Huh?
Did you? Have you?
Well, no, they won't let it. They won't. Well, that should. Hey, that should tell you something there. The judges won't even let you bring it into court.
Even Trump judges that he appointed, they crooked too.
Yeah, there's a lot of them crooked.
So he doesn't even know how to appoint honorable judges.
Nope.
Why should he be president?
They change their minds.
I think he has an answer for that.
Where's that? I'm trying to find that damn. Seeing if somebody sent that to me. Because I wanted you to hear it. Jacksonville Heights. You see the proof and you still don't say nothing about it. So you're cool with them stealing. You don't care that they steal. You don't care that they steal as long as your person got put in. You don't care.
The threshold for proving something.
What is the threshold for what is the threshold for proof? What is the threshold? We showed you video. We've showed you video. We've showed you
I
paper.
was just about to say that. I'm about to tell you if you let me. Like, you showing me a video is not proving who the votes went to. You dig what I'm saying? Either way.
Oh.
So how is that proof?
Well, okay. Look, well, just check this out. Well, all right, check this out. Two states have come out. Two states have hold up. Two states have come out and said.
Look, I'm proving to you what you.
Okay, well, let me prove this to you. Two states have come out and said that the ballot boxes were illegal, unconstitutional. 2 Supreme Courts in 2 different states.
How were they illegal?
Because mayors and governors don't get to change the laws on elections.
Change the law. What are you talking about?
They put drop boxes out for the election.
You realize every state gets to run the election how they want to, right?
Yes.
Okay, so they can.
The state does. Who gets to decide how that's run?
Right.
Who gets to decide how that's run in the state? Would that be the legislature?
Charge of the election.
Would it be the legislature or the governor?
It would be the people in charge of the election.
No, it would be the legislature. They pass the laws.
Okay.
So, and that's what they did. They look, they took it to court like you asked them to do. They took it to court. The Supreme Court said it's unconstitutional for ballot boxes, so that should discredit those states.
Why?
The Supreme Court said it was illegal for what they did.
Did they say the votes were illegal somehow?
They said the ballot boxes were illegal. Why are you having a problem keeping up?
Are the ballots fraudulent, James?
Yes, if they were collected illegally, yes.
What? How many?
Well, I don't know how many come in on the ballot box.
You don't know? You see
What do you mean I don't know? I'm pretty sure they know the number. I'm pretty sure they know the number.
That is not proof.
What do you mean that's not proof?
Saying pretty sure.
Hold up, we don't hold up. See how you keep moving. See how you keep moving. Listen, see how you keep moving the goalpost. First you said show me proof, then we showed you proof, and you go show me enough proof, and then we show you enough proof, and you go well it ain't been seen in court, and then they show you in court that it's unconstitutional. The ballot drop boxes were unconstitutional.
And then I asked you, so are those ballots invalid?
Yes, everyone that was collected in a drop box is invalid.
So how many?
Well, I don't know the number on that.
Do you see that's not proof? Then?
Why do I got to show you the number on that?
Because you're trying to prove it to me.
Huh?
Because you're trying to prove that.
Well, I just proved it to you.
How? By saying something that's not proof?
Look right here. This right here. This is the same thing they tried to tell you with Biden. No, you see this right here? No, this is the guy they said lost in Brazil. No, this guy right here. These are the kind of crowds he was drawing in Brazil. And they said he lost.
How many people are in Brazil, Jay?
I don't know. What's the number?
I'm asking.
I'm not Googling. I'm not looking the number up like that. I'm looking at this crowd of people. The same thing I'm looking at the crowd sizes for Donald Trump. Did you see any of the crowds for Donald Trump's rallies? Donald Trump right now pulls in more people than Joe Biden did or Hillary Clinton did. And he's not even running for office right now.
How many times do those people get those?
One. That's why they had to use the drop boxes. Because so many people were coming out voting for Trump, they had to cheat by stuffing the ballot boxes with invalid ballots. That's why we showed you the video on that. You go, well, how many people voted? Well, I showed you video of people dropping 10 to 20 ballots off at a time. I showed you video of that.
No, you haven't.
Well, go watch the movie 2,000 Mules. Hey, go watch the movie 2,000 Mules for yourself. It ain't but an hour. Are you scared to see the truth? Is that what it is? Is that why you won't watch it? 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 Look, this is how they tried to discredit 2,000 Mules. This is how they tried to discredit 2,000 Mules. This is how they tried to discredit. They said, you can't track nobody like that with a phone. You can't track nobody like that. That geo-tracking shit. You can't track nobody like that. Bullshit. I go out in my truck, punch in the address, and it'll take me right to it. That's geo-tracking.
Is William Barr lying?
Yes.
Why?
What do you mean, why? It should be pretty apparent.
Why did he lie?
Why do you think he would lie? Okay, well then, look, you play devil's advocate. Why do you think he would lie?
I don't.
No, I said play devil's advocate.
I don't think I can't play.
Well, you can play it. You can. You sitting here playing like this shit didn't happen.
Because he wanted to.
You sitting here playing like this shit didn't happen, and I showed you video proof
Of what?
of people taking stacks of ballots.
But what did it prove?
Oh man, this is why I don't want to. I don't want to keep arguing with you, run around in a circle. I don't want to do it. Trump had the same kind of crowd. They're trying to say this man lost in Brazil.
Moved Herschel Walker from Texas to Georgia so that he could run for Senate. It's because change was taking too fast in the post-antebellum South. The state had been flicked blue, and there are some principalities that were not prepared for a black man and a Jewish man to go to Senate at the exact same time. So they figured that they would delude.
Is this guy supposed to be a preacher?
By picking somebody who they
Not another Warnock.
would in fact represent us better with a football than with a degree in philosophy. They thought we were so slow, that we were so stupid, that we would elect the lowest caricature of a stereotypical broken black man as opposed to somebody who is educated and erudite and focused. Y'all ain't ready for me today.
Oh, we're ready for you.
Walker was 16 years old. White men been telling him what to do. Telling him what school to go to, where to live, where to eat, where to buy a house, where to run, where to sit down, where to sleep, where to pay for abortions, where to buy a gun.
And they still pushing that abortion lie. Ain't showed no proof of that yet. Well, the girl showed a receipt. She had a receipt. Well, how you tie that back to Herschel Walker? That receipt that you got. Looks like you got a receipt for an abortion. That's assault. That's assault on a police officer. She's got a rainbow shirt on. Y'all got to let her go. Plus, she's got rainbow socks on. Oh, smack her to the curb. Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter. Climate change. I don't know why they did it, why they locked her up. I'm in tears. DSP is supposed to come from Street Fighter, but it's just like he's in drag. Bible question: what's the duty of all mankind? Spread love. PA Department of Corrections to very sophisticated child sexual predators. It was they who revealed how they use furries to access kids. Elon Musk named sole director of Twitter dissolves board. And if I find that recording, I'll play it for you, Tyrone. Now, a hit list. Zip ties, duct tape, hammer, both in underwear. Went to bathroom. Skull fracture. Nancy away from resident. Where's the 911 call audio? Where's the body cam footage? Ask questions. WHG. Ladder, what's your name? Where you calling from?
It's Rich, man. Thought I'd call you from California.
Hey, y'all got some things going on out there in California, man. What's going on in California?
Nothing.
Yeah, apparently somebody broke into Pelosi's house.
I did hear about that. That's actually in the Bay Area.
Yeah, somebody broke into.
That's what happens when you have nut jobs that figure that's MAGA or Trump.
Nut jobs. You talking about the ones that support Black Lives Matter and rainbow flags? Is that the ones you talking about?
Guy was speaking far right narrative shit.
He was speaking far right what? Far right what?
Oh, they went through his Twitter timeline.
Where did they show you his Twitter timeline, or did they just show you the things they wanted to show? Did they show you his whole Twitter timeline, or just what they picked out?
Well, they showed some pretty far right things, which makes it think that he was looking for Nancy Pelosi.
Oh, so you think he was a MAGA supporter? So you think he was a MAGA supporter?
I think, or
No, I'm asking you. What do you think? Do you think he was? Do you think?
I don't know enough.
Do you think he was a? Yeah, sure you do. You just sit here and said this shit. Do you think he was a MAGA supporter?
Probably.
Living in a Black Lives Matter house with a rainbow flag?
Was he living in the Black Lives Matter house?
Yes, they did an interview out there in front of.
Who said it?
The news did. They did an interview in front of the house
Said it. What news?
where he lived at in San Francisco. San Francisco. Oh Lord, here we go again. Here we go with your bullshit. How many MAGA? Oh, so you're saying this Black Lives Matter house that had a Black Lives Matter sign in the window, a rainbow flag hanging out front, a rainbow flag hanging out front. So you say they coexisted and allowed, and you know how Berkeley is out there. There's some nut jobs in Berkeley already. You saying that
Black Lives Matter?
I don't even want to argue with your ass. I don't want to keep explaining this shit to you. Don't want to do it. Yeah, put your mask on, Bob.
It turns into a spectator sport sometimes. Alright, what's the kick off? But feel free to keep the mask on because we'll probably get
Oh, twitching that nose, boy. She's getting itchy. She's getting itchy. Do I need to put my mask on there, Beverly? Yeah, twitch your nose, girl. Flat Earth, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Dude, what happened?
I just don't want to argue with you. I don't want to argue with you. Flat Earth, what's your name? Where you calling from?
One thing that you forgot, Jimmy, you played the video of the lady talking about the roommates and how they have Black Lives Matter flags but call the police on black people.
Yeah.
At the end of the
Yeah.
show, you and Robbie was talking, and there was a lady that knew them.
Yes.
And the baby's
The
mother.
neighbor.
Right. So everything you're saying, you already contradicted that yesterday.
What did I contradict? That's what she said.
You said, oh, this lady, they coming out with some new evidence, saying what the news is saying, but she's on media. But at the same time, she was telling you they were contradicting the gay pride, the Black Lives Matter.
They were contradicting the gay flag hanging in front of their house and the Black Lives Matter flag in their house.
What she said. Is that what she said, true or not?
Is what she said. She said they contradicted themselves by calling the cops on black people.
Call the police on black
Well, yeah, you call the cops on black people if they're breaking the law.
But I mean,
So you don't call the cops on black people? Frederica, do you call the cops on black people if they're breaking the law or not?
she didn't say they was breaking the law.
Well, what do you think they called the cops on? Do you think they called the cops on them because they were black? Do you think they called the cops on them because they were black?
Yes, she said it
So
was.
so that's what you're saying. You think they called the cops on somebody just because they were black?
They do it all the
You're a moron. You're a moron. This is why I don't even have a talk with your ass. The house had a rainbow flag in front of it, Black Lives Matter shit in the window. This guy's a nut job, a 42-year-old student. He's not a MAGA supporter. Well, he had this on his Twitter. Well, show it to me. Show me his whole Twitter page. Because I guarantee you money we can go through there and pick out some shit that shows he's a leftist nut job. Show me the video footage of him breaking into the house or shut the F up. I don't want to hear it.
Lay it down, and I love kids jumping on my lap.
Can I get a phone number for you and I can tell you what I used to do? It's going to change, honey. I promise you. Hey, dear, how old are you? You're beautiful. Just remember, no.
Pinching that little girl's nipple right there.
A long way.
Pinching her boobie.
She was 12, I was 30, but anyway.
So
Using his
once
child.
again, are the words from Ashley Biden's diary. Showered with my dad, probably not appropriate.
Not only in words, but in actions. Actions for you, for your children, for your grandchildren.
Flat Earth, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Committed to advancing transgender equality.
I hang up on who I want to. I don't want to argue with your ass. I don't feel good as it is. I don't want to argue with you.
Minefield.
Identities don't play sports.
Everywhere. Simply everywhere.
Protect our children. Get out of the way.
My words is by not
Letter.
being more optimistic about America.
You're no longer arguing facts, you're arguing opinions.
What opinions am I arguing?
Well, you're arguing opinions. You don't have first-hand knowledge. You go off of what?
What are you arguing? What are you arguing? What are you arguing off of?
Oh, the police did not say he was in his underwear. That's actually a fact.
They did say it. They did say he's in his underwear. They did say he's in his underwear. They did say he was in his underwear. They did say he was in his. They did say he was in his underwear.
No, I watched the entire press conference.
No, you
It
didn't.
was the report, which is out.
No, you didn't watch. You didn't watch the entire one. If you didn't hear him, hold up, stop. Or I'm gonna hang up on your ass again. Did the cop say that he was that Paul Pelosi was in his underwear and the perpetrator was in his
Neither
underwear?
were in his underwear.
Huh?
Neither were in their underwear. You understand why people get that misconception?
Hold on, I'm gonna show you. Right here, I'm gonna show your ass.
The richest man in the world. And then yesterday it was pushed by Donald Trump Jr., who posted a picture of underwear and a hammer and said it's a Halloween costume for Paul Pelosi. If we don't cut this out right now, not just the normalization of violence, but the idea that reality can't even exist anymore because it cannot catch up to the lies on the internet. I'm not a scholar on authoritarian history, but I've read Hannah Arendt, I've read all of these people. This is how it gets really bad. This is the start of something that gets really, really bad. If you are getting the guardrails off the truth, where it literally cannot catch up to
This
the
is
lies on the
NBC
internet,
News.
it's how the pipes work, how the system works.
That's not the police.
No, but hold up. I'm gonna try to find. Well, I'm gonna try to find that too. But this guy right here says about underwear. He says it's 2:30 in the morning. I'm pretty sure Paul Pelosi was in his underwear.
Pretty sure.
They said the perpetrator.
Sleep in pajamas? I don't know.
No, they said underwear. He says it in this interview. He says it in this interview right here on NBC.
The police report does not state that he was in his underwear. You could actually.
The press conference stated he was in his underwear.
No, even the officer giving the press conference.
Oh my God, man! I watched it yesterday.
I don't understand why you guys keep.
Okay, all right, gotcha. He didn't say it. Go watch the press conference. What is this shit? What is this shit? Growing human ears on mice. A big day, and also a big day for the world. Your great and highly respected President Jair Bolsonaro needs you to get out and vote. So this is yesterday. Let's see if I can find it. Flatter, what's your name? Where you come from?
And stop talking about crowd sizes. That doesn't equal win.
I know it don't equal wins. It equals support. You can only keep 3 books. Rick Scott, I don't know one Republican in favor of slashing retirees' benefits. That's what they're going to say. They're going to take your Social Security away. The earth is flat and the sun is close. Flat Earth, what's your name? Where you come from?
Support doesn't equal wins, dumb shit.
Support. What did you say? Supports don't equal wins?
Support doesn't equal
Sure it
wins.
does. When you vote for somebody, it does. Support shows people that's behind you. Y'all and y'all's bullshit y'all trying to show us.
Style stuff. The idea that the world is secretly run by this new world order, and it is trying to censor you. It's trying to prevent the world from seeing what's really going on. And that Nancy Pelosi and people like that, those people in the QAnon spaces right now, those people are
QAnon
at the top
spaces.
of that sphere. They are at the top of that pecking order when it comes to how people believe in conspiracy theories. And I do want to stress this. Right now, trending on Twitter is the lie about this guy. It's the lie that
It's trending.
It's trending on Twitter as we speak because Elon Musk pushed it on Saturday or yesterday. Sorry. I just want to make it clear how they got to this place. So, first of all, lies on the internet move faster than the truth, and that's in part why there are all these safeguards that Elon Musk is trying to take down on Twitter right now. The lies that were pushed were from bad pieces of information they found. For example,
talking about from a news story
Paul
that
Pelosi
Elon Musk posted a link
of course
to.
It was 2:30 in the morning at the time he was attacked. That led them to believe this was a lovers' quarrel between two different people in the morning at the time he was attacked. Bad pieces of information they found. For example, they said that Paul Pelosi was in his underwear. Of course he was, 2:30 in the morning.
Of course he was. He was in his underwear. Of course he was. Now this guy don't address the fact that the assailant was also in his underwear.
Unknown caller.
He don't address that. But where's the third person at? And they did say that the assailant was in his underwear.
At the time he was attacked.
What's up?
That led them to believe this was a lovers' quarrel between
What's up?
two different people that knew each other. The reason they believed they knew each other is because the police put out a statement saying that they didn't really know who opened the door. So that led them to believe there was a third person in the house. So from there was this world building.
No, see right there. Not that they believed there was a third person in there. They said a third person opened the door. He's lying.
On the pro-Trump internet. What could be the opposite of reality here?
The pro-Trump internet. Y'all have lost y'all's bullhorn and you can't control it no more. And y'all are batshit crazy if you think the majority of the American people believe you. You do have some people like this that can not see the forest for the trees or won't admit they see the forest for the trees when they clearly can see them. They won't admit it because their side, it would make them, I don't know why it would make them think they're wrong for their side doing something wrong. Guilt by association, I don't know. Maybe it took looking for the way to find him here. The family of Libby German is reacting to news after Richard Allen's arrest stemming from the murders of Libby and her friend Abby Williams. That's about that guy that killed them two girls.
And if you get it, you're protected. And if you don't, you're putting yourself and other...
Here's some, we was talking that the other day about the montage of them talking about the getting the vaccine, you won't get nobody sick.
They need. And if you get it, you're protected. And if you don't, you're putting yourself...
He said if you get it, you're
and other
protected.
people unnecessary risk. The shot is free. It's widely available and conveniently located, just in time for the holiday season.
It's like a product, just in time for the holiday season. And we're not even saying this. It's what I don't understand is why they're continually pushing a product and not at least trying a better PR strategy. It's like, here, just in time for the holiday season. Does your kid want Legos? Does your kid want to see their family and cook snickerdoodles? Don't forget, get a booster shot for your 6-month-old child.
One COVID shot each year will be all...
Crimes against humanity. Top Republican suddenly dies just before midterms. What? Who died? Top Colorado Republican Hugh McKean passes away unexpectedly overnight. Now, sudden death of the Majority Leader Sunday. House Minority Leader Hugh McKean died at his home in the early morning, an aide said in an email. State Rep McKean was running for the fourth term, and his death was described as tragic and sudden. Oh. Put him on the list. Put him on the list. There's going to be a lot of them. A lot of them that go out like that. Flat Earth, what's your name? Where you come from?
Jamie Fitton.
Who is this? Who is it? Hold on a second. Who is this?
This is Roscoe James. So you think that Biden's trying to kill people with this jab.
Well, I don't think he's trying to do it. He's pushing for it to do.
But
That's
Trump
their plan. Yes,
Operation
that's
Warp-
their plan. Yes.
Did Trump come out with it? Operation Warp Speed?
No,
He didn't come out with the
no. Trump countered what they were trying to do with the lockdown.
Wait.
Well, I don't know. Did he? Well, hold up. Did he?
He wasn't even in power. So
Who wasn't in power? Who wasn't in power?
Biden.
Biden wasn't in power when they come out with this, with the Pfizer and the Johnson & Johnson?
No.
He wasn't?
So you saying he was in power when the vaccine came out?
Yes. He's the one pushing it.
Sure.
He's the one pushing the jab. I don't see Trump out there. I don't see Trump out there telling you to get a jab.
I have.
You have?
Yeah, I seen him and Bill O'Reilly say. Well, he was with Bill O'Reilly.
But I think he said it's your choice, didn't he?
No, he said you should get it. I've gotten it, but I can't tell you what to do.
There you go.
But I'm saying, so
he's not telling you what to do, but Biden is. So do you think? Did you get the jab? Did you get the jab? Did you get it? Did you get it? Did you get it? Did you get it?
Yes, I did.
Okay, well then there you go. You don't have to worry about what I got. You don't have to worry about what I got. It's my body, my choice, right? Ain't that what y'all like to say on that side?
I didn't ask you if you got it though. You asked
Okay, well then don't worry about it.
I didn't ask you. Why would
What do you mean? You asked me a question. Do I think they're doing this to kill people? Yes. That's what I think they're doing. I think it's called population control. When you got a man out there named Bill Gates that's telling you he can, when you got somebody out there named Bill Gates that's pushing this vaccine, you can see video of him talking about I can reduce the world population by 10 to 15% with a vaccine.
Operation Warp Speed, James.
What?
Trump pushed Operation Warp Speed.
Oh my God. Okay, we'll holler at you later. I don't even want to keep arguing with you. Meat from a Titan. Paul's Corner. Salty Nancy must be Flat Earth.
Trump did come out with Operation Warp.
He did. My now 38-year-old husband was just told by his cardiologist that his benign myocarditis reaction from Moderna's C-19 vaccine is now a chronic heart condition. 20% chance of living the next 9 years, doubled his Clonican. Would him receiving COVID and spreading the disease be a better alternative? He still got COVID, moron. Look at all the people dropping over dead. But it's not bad for you. Go ahead and take it if you want to. Feel free to. Go out and get it. Tell them you can have mine. You got my permission. Supposed Biden voting in return elections with his granddaughter, Natalie. That's his granddaughter? Give me kisses there, Grandpa. Stop touching my booby. Stop touching my booby on TV. We going to take a shower?
You're right in the argument. The no-growth people or the let's go for growth people, I would certainly say the no-growth people. But I'd add as a corollary to that, you have to get population under control as well, because if you look at it in sheer economic terms, how can you sustain increases in per capita income at a time when you have rising population without rising economic growth? Whereas if you have a declining population, which is what I would aim for,
Flatter.
then of course even a stable economic growth situation will give you increases in per capita income. So that's where I stand.
Here's another
Do you have
globalist.
a sense of what the carrying capacity of Britain is of the
Flat Earth.
Of the world as a
People care about you, Jamie.
I appreciate it.
Yeah. Keep that $20 too. I appreciate you taking my call.
Well, we send that $20 to you. We send that $20 to you. Check your cash out.
Well, Britain, I put it at 10 to 15 million. I think
Check your cash out, Frederick.
I mean, that would do us really splendidly. At a limit 2025, I think it's complete nonsense that we are now confronted with an island, would you believe it, of 70 million 70 million people. I wrote a paper, I think it's the only paper the Conservative Party has ever published, and it was published as an old Queen Street paper in June 1972, oddly enough. And it was called Britain Needs a Population Policy. And
you can still argue that today, right?
I certainly could. But what has happened, of course, is that we have all been, as it were, shunted off course by what you might call the rise of political correctness, because you can't talk about this now without being saying you're anti-feminist, because you're telling women what to do with their bodies, or you're racist, because you're saying it's the browns and the blacks and the yellow races who mustn't have, or you're a left-winger, because you're trying to get at the capitalist society. So it's a very, very difficult one now, and I would say that at the very least, the governments of the world have to start talking, the government of this country has to start talking seriously about immigration. Because if you look at the rise in Britain's population now, you will see that, as it were, there is a really serious differential in the fertility of the immigrant population to the fertility of what you might call the indigenous population. So anyway, but this is very political stuff, not one for Guardian readers.
Like father, like son, Stanley Johnson would like to reduce the population of the UK from 68 million to 15 million. What percentage is that? Women should not be in combat roles. Change my mind. Huh. I wish I could find that damn video of the call. Oh, this is a good one right here. Robbie, make it big. How dare you hit my car, bro. Ah! Look at his leg. How dare you hit my car, bro. How dare you, bro. You can hear his bone snap. That should be like attempted murder. That should be like attempted murder. Here we go. Here's some footage. This is Russia's space footage.
And a big step forward for Soviet scientists in many
Look at that.
Jubilee year. The first self-propelled vehicle ever to drive across the lunar
Oh,
landscape is controlled from Earth. It's called Lunicard 1, and here's how this extraordinary...
Oh, that's top-notch technology right there. Top-notch technology. Look at him. He's driving it with a stick shift. See, this right here is where he's getting his signal from.
But it's been sending back television pictures and carries, among other equipment, a laser reflector.
Look, the top just opened up. Look at that.
Survey the moon's surface. So now Soviet space experts have proved their theory that space exploration can be carried out by
Look at
automatic
that.
equipment without risking the lives of
Oh, yes, that's lovely.
To Russia,
Look at the
Lunicard
stars.
is worth its weight in moon dust.
Worth this weight in moon dust.
A happy landing for Russia's unmanned Luna 17 spacecraft and a big step forward.
Unmanned lunar. Who's taking the picture?
The first self-propelled vehicle.
Who's taking... It's unmanned. Who's taking the picture? Oh, that's the guy we left up there from last time. That's his ride back. He's calling, he called us before we did Uber, but we coming back to get him. Graphite oxide. That's the shit that's in the jab. Graphene oxide connected to frequency. This New York Times says Elon Musk in a tweet shares link from site known to publish false news. Elon says, this is fake. I did not tweet out a link to the New York Times. He tweeted out a link to that observer out there in California. Who's that big old tall girl? It's like that girl in what was the name of that movie? That guy he was a hooker, male prostitute. Deuce Bigelow. You missed it, Butch. It was Deuce Bigelow. Oh, that's right, Butch. Sucking Republican dicks. What are you talking about there, bag of dicks? What's that bulge in the front of her pants right there? What is that, Taylor? What is that bulge? Satanic Temple, they were doing this shit yesterday. Marking them all up. Hey, can I get one right here on my forehead? Hey, let me get one. Appreciate it.
Now we need pictures of our foreheads. Bill is trying to call me. Hey, you my beard. Hail Satan.
Hell, Satan. Oh, bullshit. Down with Satan.
Oh, yeah.
If a qualified, experienced, indigenous man or woman ran for president as a Democrat, would you support them? No. Nope. Sure wouldn't. If I could save the Union without freeing any slave, I would do it. Abraham Lincoln. Robert E. Lee says, there's a terrible war coming, and these young men who have never seen war cannot wait for it to happen. But I tell you, I wish that I owned every slave in the South, where I would free them all to avoid this war. Collapses live. We done seen all that. Seen all that. Seen all that. Seen all that. Don't. The creepy and the kooky. WF's planning on taking over your credit card. The real reason Iranians are terrorists, a central bank outside of Rothschild Zionist control.
By an arrow in the leg. Ouch. Let's have another look. Oh, sorry, it's just another wire. My bad. You don't mind if I get some fresh air, do you, boys? It's bloody hot under this visor. Now, should we do some scientific shit while we're up here, or? Oh, I just prefer to throw shit around if that's okay.
Send it all to you. $20. Check it out.
Hey, Mick, bring back those bloody Eskies. Anyone for rock soccer? Yeah, just hold me up with those.
Touchdown club.
Liar.
Touchdown club. To be fair, Easter was taken from the fertility goddess Easter. Rabbits and eggs symbolize spring, but yeah, I agree, church takes you away from religion. There's probably a big red alarm going off somewhere at CIA headquarters in Langley right now. The big lie did not work this time. How many others have they told? From Charlottesville to January the 6th. A rainbow flag waving nudist prostitute got up at 2 a.m. Friday morning, decided to create 2 random websites with hundreds of posts about QAnon and Big Brother in the dead of night. Then stripped down to his underwear, grabbed a hammer, and jogged all the way to Nancy Pelosi's house. And miraculously breached 2 layers of max-level Secret Service security designed to protect the third most powerful person in the world, with nothing but a hammer and some tighty-whities. And finally shouted, "Where's Nancy?" before smacking Paul in the head with a hammer, in front of cops, without being absolutely riddled with bullets. This guy is basically effing Jason Bourne, apparently. Y'all keep believing what they're telling you over there. He was a MAGA supporter. Barbara Melmet said, "Election deniers are election liars." That was 8/2/22. Why does it feel like so many Republicans who win November 8th did so because they cheated? Hold up there. You said election deniers. That's what you are now, Barbara Melmet. Adrenochrome. This is Cher. 29 years old, 73. That's what they do with the blood of the children. Keeps them young. Chris Murphy says, "Today I'm requesting the Committee on Foreign Investments, which reviews accusations of U.S. business by foreign buyers, to conduct an investigation into the national security implications of Saudi Arabia's purchase of Twitter." What do you mean? He ain't Saudi Arabian. He's African American.
Evo, najavljujem 2 posebna gosta večeras. Dragan Tojigić i Velimir Abramović su sa mnom večeras.
Hold on.
Pripadnici, kako kažu, i
Hold up
profila
now.
tajnog sveta, tačnije suverenog svetskog tajnog sistema Nikole Tesle. Gospodo, dobroveče, dobrodošli.
You better get that money, Frederica.
Dobroveče. Dobroveče, bolje vas naši. Evo, gospodine...
Oh, I don't know what they were saying.
Offshore. No ability for the oil industry to continue to drill, period.
Would there be any place for
This is why we're in the problem we're
including
in.
coal and fracking in a Biden administration?
No, we would work it out. We would make sure it's eliminated. I guarantee you, we're going to end fossil fuel.
What about, say, stopping fracking and stopping pipeline infrastructure and
There's no question I'm in favor of banning fracking.
No new fracking.
We are going to get rid of fossil fuels.
Have a transition from the oil industry, yes.
And you wonder why you're paying $6. Frederica said he paid $6 a gallon last year. Or last month. We'll see what we got going on. Frederica, she bad. Oh, you gonna get your money, Frederica. You can count your, you can take that to the bank. You gonna get your $20. Because I wouldn't give you the ammunition to hold over me. Obama's to campaign without Biden for Katie Hobbs and Mark Kelly in Phoenix. It ain't gonna save them. Don't nobody believe his crusty old ass no how. All right, Saturday, Keystone State showdown, Trump and Obama with Biden to hold dueling rallies in Pennsylvania on Saturday. What a meathead. Rob Reiner warns Trump directly responsible for attack on Paul Pelosi. He must be indicted and never be allowed to hold office. You know why? Because he's guilty too. I bet you he's been to the island. I bet you they got photos of him doing things with kids. I bet you. Allegedly. Oh, she bit a cop. What? She bit a cop. Oh, she bit a cop. Teeth marks. You going to jail, lady. Today, a Whitmer supporter there to protest one of Tudor Dixon's events bit You read that right. A county Republican chair. Violence has no place in any place. Violence has no place in any place or events, and we strongly condemn the violations of this protester. Report Sunday. Here's a copy of the report. Violent Whitmer supporter biting a Republican county chair, saying violence has no place at any of these events. Whitmer, you know, she's like that deranged, evil-looking demon. Is that her? I noticed a woman was making her way toward the door. Tulsi Gabbard and Dixon's lieutenant governor, Shane Hernandez, were waiting behind the stage. She quickly moved between her and the door. That's when she bit her. Cheryl Constantino is a 13-year veteran of the U.S. Army and Detroit public school teacher. Oh, bitter hard. Put bruising on her. And she was a bra model, so she'll probably get some extra money off that. All right, roll in. Roll that bean, that beautiful bean footage. Yeah, what does that mean? You ain't gonna get Pennsylvania, Frederica. He's a beaner. I don't know what that means. I don't know what it means. Right here, Rich. U.S. Marshals take Catherine Engelbrecht and Greg Phillips into custody for not revealing their source in the Connick scandal. They were going after them, saying it was false what they were reporting. Next day, they locked the guy up. How you going to go after them for not revealing their source? And then say when Trump says, lock up the people that reported the false news that they got till they reveal who their unanimous source was. Oh, it's wrong for Trump to do it. But y'all locked them up for not revealing their source. Paul Pelosi in ICU surrounded by family. David DePape still in hospital with unknown injuries. Ooh. Paul Pelosi encounter draws comparisons to Florida governor candidate Andrew Gillum's drug orgy. I think somebody OD'd. They were doing ice. Gay ice. Yeah. What's up with that? Stacey Abrams lashed out at Brian Kemp in the debate. I never said that I believe in defunding the police. He is lying again. I bet you money she said defund the police. Katy Perry claims that her weird facial spasm during concert was just a gimmick. No, it wasn't. Kanye says, you tried to destroy my life after all the money I've made for the business people. Kanye West responds to Ari Emanuel's op-ed with graphic Emmett Till photo. This guy's a Jew. This guy's black. This guy says some things about Jewish people, and now they're taking him down. I stand with this guy. He said, Ari Emanuel, I lost $2 billion in one day, and I'm still alive. This is love speech. I still love you. God still loves you. The money is not who I am. The people is who I am. I trust my Jesus, the King of Israel. Notice the glasses. Break her kneecaps. Paul Pelosi attacker wanted to hold Nancy hostage and break her kneecaps as a warning to other Democrats. FBI charges David Dupapi and releases shocking new details as reports suggest he is in the U.S. illegally. So y'all know all about this guy, but you can't show us Ghislaine's list. Gotcha. Where did it say I wanted to kneecap Nancy? Well, not only in critical conditions stated he wanted to hold the House Speaker hostage and break her kneecaps if she lied to him, according to the FBI. The suspect allegedly had zip ties with him in his underwear when he broke into the couple's San Francisco home, was calling out, "Where's Nancy?" echoing scenes from the January 6th Capitol riot. Paul Pelosi called the police, who arrived 2 minutes later, to find the 82-year-old in the Pape 42 struggling over a hammer. According to a Department of Justice press release, officers told the men to drop the hammer. The Pepe then gained control of it and swung at Pelosi's head before he was arrested as Pelosi lay unconscious on the ground. Show us the footage. Show us the body cam footage. That was the bad thing in his life. Great Balls of Fire singer Jerry Lee Lewis' 13-year-old cousin Bride says she was blamed for his career being derailed, and her father got his gun when he found out about their marriage. I was only 13. That's pedophilia right there, buddy. Jerry Lee, what the hell are you doing, man? Can you tell the difference? Deepfake challenge featuring Elizabeth Olsen and Scarlett Johansson baffles the internet because users can't tell the difference between the real actress and the AI-generated video. You know why they're coming out with this? Because we're going to have video footage of people doing things. And they're going, well, that ain't me. That's what's coming. You can't stop what's coming. Gone in under 60 seconds. Gang of brazen thieves stripped San Diego Nordstrom store of $140,000 in designer handbags. Well, let them go. Catch them and let them go. This is the Delphi suspect 50 is charged in double homicide of teenage girls killed on a walk in 2017. Cops probe whether someone else was also involved in the gruesome murders. Uh-oh. That's Musk unmasked. Chief Twit Elon leaves actress Bella Thorne's Halloween party, dresses himself with his ex-wife Justin Wilson in Catwoman outfit, after dissolving the entire Twitter board and making himself the sole director. Oh. Hey, Catwoman. You need a ride, girl? I got a Tesla right outside. Flatter, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Jim, you ain't showed a black criminal in 2 weeks.
A black criminal in 2 weeks?
No, they all been white.
I showed Obama a while ago. What are you talking about?
Ah, that was a good one.
There's Stacey Abrams. There's another black one for you. There's Hunter. Hunter's ties that bind. Chinese business partner of President's son is pictured raising a glass with Vladimir Putin in 2017. His text reveals he was given the green light by President Xi Jinping to cement oil deal with the Bidens. Well, it's going to catch y'all. Hey, Obama's involved in this. He's a black guy. All right, I reckon we're going to wrap this up for today. Try to do something with this headache. Maybe have to drink a cup of coffee or something. I don't know. Believing there's only two genders is white supremacy. We all knew that. I was going to say it's because of climate change.
You know the rumor. You heard it.
I think Stevie Wonder could see.
Listen.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about? That's the craziest thing ever.
Is that true?
I'll always tell you the date and time.
I know the story. He's got to tell it. He's got to tell it, Ernie. He's got.
We lived in the building on Wilshire. So you park your car under valet's down there. So I'm already in the building. I'm coming through the lobby. Door opens. This TV window.
So you say Stevie got off his car, Dolo?
No, I didn't see that, but he got on the elevator door.
Okay.
And I'm in the corner. I didn't say nothing. And he looked over and he said, "What up, Big Diesel?" And he hit his button and he got the floor. And I'm like,
Flatter, what's your name? Where you come from?
he looked and he was like,
You know what's good for a headache?
What's that?
You lick my butt.
I mean, listen, I'm telling you what happened. I don't know if I was smelling from practice that day, but he did like this. And
All right, we're going to wrap this up. Appreciate y'all coming over here. Y'all go over to the gaming side. We're finna go gaming. We'll see y'all later. I said it twice for you, Robbie.
No fucking talk.